10 most guarded and secure places in the world. Have you ever asked yourself why some of these best places around the world seem to be also the most mysterious on the planet? Either they're trying to conceal the presence of aliens at Area 51 or securing the president at the White House. Several locations are recognized for their security and protection that you can never visit. Let's take a look at 10 of the most secured and guarded places on the planet. Number 10. Cheyenne Mountain Complex, Colorado, USA. The Cheyenne Mountain Complex was once the home to the U.S. Canadian Aerospace Defense Command. With many governmental institutions, the complex has been secured and supported very well with a massive granite construction of 2,000 feet and over 600 meters underground. The Cheyenne Mountain Complex was also home to the Stargate headquarters on famous TV program Stargate SG-1, which ran from 1997 to 2007. According to the Defense Department, the complex is managed and controlled by the Air Force Space Headquarters. They control approximately 30% of the surface area and approximately 5% of the routine activities. This facility is supposed to be fortified against electromagnetic pulse assaults, EMPs. This complex is strengthened towards seismicity and nuclear eruptions. The two major burst gates that lead to the facility require 45 seconds to close. Interesting. Number 9. The White House. One of the most protected structures in the world has and always will be the residence of the president. The house, complete with bulletproof glass, which is protected by a barrier of iron, and the service of a special force to secure the first family. The house has 132 spaces, 35 bathrooms, and 6 floors, 412 gates, 147 window frames, 28 fireplaces, 8 stairways, and 3 elevators are also available. The dining room of the White House can serve meals for 140 people. The security of the White House has become more and more strict than the old days. Bulletproof glass was constructed in 3 windows in the south of the White House, and also General Electric installed specific exterior lights to faintly light the area without revealing the building itself. Number 8. Vatican Secret Archives, Italy. The store includes a variety of templates, government records, and the Catholic Church handbooks. The documents are isolated from the Vatican Library and are transferred from pontiff to another. The interior seems like such an outdated library according to those who've toured the Vatican Secret Archives. The majority of the equipment for storage containing some of the essential records of religious history is understandably outdated, but not without new facilities. Throughout the centuries-old library, with cabinets and 52 kilometers with shelves, precious documents are stored and there is no way to tell precisely what is in them. There is still a total 100% limited area in which not everyone is permitted. That includes Cardinals' secret files from 1922 till the current time, and each pope's documents from 1939. Only eligible clergy, professors, researchers, and Tom Hanks can extend to the archives. Without prior permission, even those provided entrance into the facility will not access materials. Number 7. Fort Knox, USA. The building holds the American Bullion Store, which is one of the most secured places in the world, and it does not only hold millions of tons of gold, but also houses significant cultural records like the Declaration of Independence. Fort Knox has still been strongly defended by Army security guards so that the place cannot be accessed until you have already been invited. The impervious security procedures involve the strong granite wall's edges, machine gun fire planes, and qualified soldiers. This contains roughly half of the resources and gold of the world, which is equal to about 147.3 million ounces or 46,000 tons of gold, with a selling price of about $6.22 billion, even though the actual value could be much greater. Fort Knox has the newest and most sophisticated security equipment, including infrared lasers, some of which are rumored. Fort Knox is a non-entry area with armed security guards who firing to destroy trespassers. To secure Fort Knox, how many soldiers would this take? 40,000. Number 6. Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The New York Federal Reserve Bank's defenses is so secure that more U.S. gold, bullion entrusted than the famous Fort Knox are confided to it. Men cannot even reach the vault of the bank because a squad of robots is pushing pallets across it. A standard security unit from Jason Bourne tracks the perimeter to complete it. The shooting range is so high that they are much higher than the marksman's scorers. Also, foreign nations and official international organizations utilize the bank's protection mechanisms in gold storage operations. In the most unique vault, the gold is held in the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, one of the few foundations considered appropriate for supporting the weight of the cave. Its entrance exists on the base of Manhattan Island, as well as gold within 80 feet under the level of the road and 50 feet under the water. Number 5. Doomsday Seed Vault. This one-of-a-kind facility is formally recognized as the Svalbard International Seed Vault and construction to hold a broad variety of seeds to maintain the abundance and ensure that people have food supply irrespective of the planet's crisis. Apart from its rugged environment, Svalbard has blast-resistant gates, motion detection, and airlocks, as well as a concrete structure. The secret vault is situated on the mountain slope directly above the Arctic Circle, between the North Pole and Norway, and it has thousands of seeds arriving from all countries around the world. This vault, known in Spitsbergen as Global Seed Vault, has 9,300 seeds of different food crops. While zombie apocalypse could be one explanation, that almost 1 million food types are expected to be preserved. The potential proofs of this vault are critical production losses, and we would claim that it is a relatively reasonable explanation that citizens are forbidden from visiting. Number 4. Greenbrier. The Greenbrier Resort has been a popular gathering place for the rich and famous socialites since the late 18th century. The government has always used it for numerous reasons, due to its convenience and close accessibility to Washington, D.C. Over the years, its excellent location, the nearby White Sulphur Springs, and the legendary Old White Golf Club, which has been built in 1914, have all enticed rich guests. The bunker was kept quiet for 30 years. A small group of underdeveloped state workers has been regularly reviewed and updated and has been named Forsyth Association as small audio and visual contracting firm. That could also be the case. There is a fair possibility. However, an important point is that its destination stays a mystery for a facility like this. Number 3. The Swiss Vaults. You would like to know more about the true essence of Swiss vaults. Whether you have ever been enriched by action-packed films of outlaws that want to break into the bank vault, they are one of the best in the world and are still one of the most secure vaults. For instance, consider the 3-key security deposit box. It has been used for hundreds of years by the richest people in the world. There is no way to destroy it, irrespective of instruments, skills, or determination. Serially, these Swiss actual vaults are harder and more stable than anything you have seen before. Number 2. Tumen River. The Tumen River also functions as an intensively servile bridge between China, North Korea, and Russia, and in the narrow boundary between North and South Korea. The source of improved protection along the River Tumen is because many North Koreans get trapped trying to reach China in very deep waterways. The Tumen is imposed by all 3 nations, although the water is still deeply poisoned by the river itself. However, the frustrated few who catch and await a good chance to make it happen to ignore this reality. Not only is the Tumen River a prohibited spot, but it is also fully covered in protection. Tumen River is part of Russia's North Korean frontier until it flows down into China. Under other terms, it just takes a mile to cross Chinese territories from North Korea to end up directly at Russia's doorstep, and therefore the North Korean side is well protected by forces. Tumen River's eccentric borders, tactical location, and the fact that the many North Koreans use it as an escape route from their country have made it one of the most guarded rivers in the world. Number 1. Area 51, Nevada, USA. Well recorded by conspiracy theorists and deep space enthusiasts, similar Area 51 is undoubtedly one of the most protected and heavily guarded places in the world. The perimeter is protected by motion-driven sensors. Armed guards continuously monitor the land to defend it against unauthorized people, many of whom will see the mythological extraterrestrial intelligence that is claimed to be found among conspiracy nuts. This has also been speculated that researching new devices is one of Area 51's highest secret projects, a highly secured United States protection mystery, and details that we will never get to know the full facts. Which location do you think is the world's most protected and secured? Thanks for watching our video. Please smash that like button and please subscribe to our channel for more awesome content.